Hello, I'm Darren.
I'm Debbie.
And welcome back to our channel. The light food we've got for you today is, I'm going to say, a massive haul of
Huge.
Yankee Candles. Debbie went on the internet.
Well, I don't get out much, which is a standard joke. Well, I don't get out at all at the moment. But the point is, smells can transport you somewhere else. Never fall asleep when you've got a candle alight.
No.
But if you're reading and you can find a scent that goes with the book almost, it can transport you more easily. So make the most of your senses while we're all stuck indoors.
Yeah. Alright, so we've got a few. We haven't counted them up totally, but we've got about 50-60 odd of them. This could very well be, this may be a one part, maybe a two part, maybe a three part, who knows. Right, we're going to start off with votive candles, the little ones.
This is a really good way of getting or trying new scents out. It's something that we tend to do, and then you can always buy larger ones if you particularly like them.
Alright, what should we start off with? Let's go with that. All is bright. All is bright. A blend of sparkling citrus scents drifting on warm musk. Alright, let's see. It's quite citrusy.
It smells like a nice clean fresh kitchen, that lovely scent you get after you've used lemon or oranges.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a musky overtone as well. Yeah.
And so there's
It's
something
quite nice.
else to it, but it's nice. It's fruity, and
Yeah.
as Darren said, there's some sort of musk undertone there, but it's not too powerful. It's quite a fresh smell.
It sounds quite pleasant.
I mean, if I was to give it a score out of 10, I'd probably say a 7, I think, to be honest.
Yeah, I'll probably go for that. I'll probably go for a 7 on that.
It's better than a 6, but not as good as an 8.
Yeah. Right, next we have got spiced orange. Spiced orange. This bright, cheery blend of sunny citrus and snappy ginger is a perfect winter warmer. Alright, let's have a sniff. Oh,
I'm quite excited about this one. I love the smell of orange.
That's nice.
Spiced usually means cinnamon.
Not particularly. No. It's a bit like an orangey mulled wine.
Oh, I see what you mean. It's
like a mixed spice. It's not.
It's almost like, it sounds ridiculous, but spiced orange. It's a bit like somebody's taken an orange and they want to push the power of the smell up and give it a little bit more. What's it? I'd give that a strong 8 actually. I really like that. And so, what do you think?
Probably about 7.5. It's not.
Fair enough.
Not too bad. It's quite good. Yep.
Yeah.
Next, we've got Shea Butter. Shea Butter. Pure contentment. Indulge yourself in this creamy smooth scent with hints of beautiful fruit blossoms. Alright, let's give it a smell. I don't know. It's got a buttery sort of bit, but I don't know what it is.
As I say, it's quite pleasant. It's not a particularly strong smelling one.
No. It's not.
So you're right. It has got a slight buttery taste, but
It hasn't.
not as much as it should have.
I don't know.
Possibly.
It hasn't. It's not overwhelmed me. But
I'd give it a 5. It's not unpleasant. It's quite pleasant. I just don't think it's got as much of a kick to it.
Yeah, so I'll probably only give it a 4 at the moment. It may be better when it burns, but I say it from the smell, from as it is, I think it's pretty insipid. It's just sort of there.
I mean, to be fair, when you burn these, they can take on a completely different level.
Yeah, because they've got top scents, middle scents, and underlying scents that go out through the air when you burn them, but you can't necessarily smell them.
I mean, some scent the entire room, some just scent as you walk past, you might get a whiff of it and things like that.
Yeah.
But no, that's nice and fresh. I'd definitely say a 5 on that.
Yeah.
I don't dislike it.
Yeah. Right. Next, we've got Midsummer Night. Midsummer Night, an intoxicating and masculine blend of musk, patchouli, sage, and mahogany cologne. It's quite nice. It's a bit of an aftershave sort of it. It's a musky sort of scent.
It is. It's a really nice aftershave. It's not a powerful musk, but it's subtle. It sort of reminds me of perhaps a 70s aftershave or something. It's sort of
no. It's more subtle than the 70s.
Yes, you're right.
70s are a bit wacky around the face with the scent.
True.
From what I remember.
Although I am pretty sure my dad's got an aftershave quite similar to this. It is nice. I like that.
Back in the 70s, the only aftershave I had was high karate, which attacked all the senses. Yeah, it did. But yeah,
I didn't wear aftershave.
No, you weren't born until the late 70s anyway. Right.
So what would you give that scent-wise?
Scent-wise, probably about 7, 7.5, 7.
Yeah,
Go with 7.
I think I'll go with a 7 myself. Yeah.
Right. Next, we've got Lyman Coriander. Lyman Coriander, golden fresh companions. Sweet juicy limes and leafy coriander fill the air with fresh picked fragrance.
I do like citrus scents, I must admit.
Oh, he's very citrusy. Not is it lime? Doesn't particularly smell limey. Mind you, limey, I usually think of like the chocolate limes, which is usually quite a lot stronger, but it's quite pleasant.
Can I have a
Yes, you
can. I didn't think he was going to let go of it then. Oh, I see what you mean. Jenny, it smells like a clean kitchen. I don't mean that it's at all bleachy or anything like that, because they don't.
No.
But no, that is lovely. But you're right, it's not particularly limey. No.
No, it may do when it burns, again, as we keep saying. But yeah, so it may be when it burns, but it's not, as the actual just scent of it, it's not particularly limey. It's not.
And to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what coriander smells like, or whether it even has much of a scent. But
I can't say that I've ever sniffed coriander. I've got to be honest with you.
No.
But
I'll give that a 7.5. I would give it an 8 for scent, but I think it's going to be too subtle to really go anywhere.
yeah, I'll go for a 7 on it. Go for a 7. That'll do. It's quite pleasant, but it's not kicking me in there. It's not getting there yet. All right. Next, we've got Glittering Star. Glittering Star, the shimmering fragrance that gives sandalwood a sparkle with sugar plum and ginger. Ooh, that's nice. It's quite fruity. Can I say what fruit it is? No, it makes my mouth water, but I don't know. Can't quite say what fruit it is.
Definitely a candle hog here. I can't smell fruit at all.
No, I can smell fruity bits behind it. Need to clear my nose a bit.
Actually, no, it smells aftershavey to me again, and clean. Not kitchen, but clean. No, I like that. I think it's got potential as well to be quite a good strong scent to it. What would you give that?
Even though I can't identify it a bit, I would give it. I'll probably give that an 8.
I'll go with 7.5. I'm quietly in hope with that one.
Next is Wedding Day. Wedding Day, always in good taste, a sophisticated and soothing blend of florals and subtle fruits. Oh, it's quite clean and fresh.
Stealing my words.
It was this, as opposed to clean fabric.
Oh right,
I mean,
yeah.
Like fabric has been outside, clean, drying sort of bit.
Mind
And
you.
quite floral. But again, Wedding Day, that's not surprising really. But yeah, it's nice. It's nice and bright.
It smells like my white roses that I had on mine. There's other scents there as well. Possibly jasmine, lang lang. But no, that is lovely. That's a really nice fresh smell. It does smell a bit like if you go into a bridal shop. So you've got all the
Didn't
dresses.
go into a bridal shop.
No.
Yeah. You didn't go in as many.
No, but I've been into quite a few as bridesmaids.
Yeah, right, yeah. That's because you had yours specially made.
Yes, I'm a little bit unusual.
We had a medieval wedding, so we had a bit specially made for them.
And yes, I have still got it. My dream is to have a big dressing room with a dummy with the wedding dress and...
Next, we have got Coconut Splash. Coconut Splash. So refreshing and pure, with just a touch of natural tropical sweetness.
I do like my coconut.
It's a bit like the taste you get with fresh coconut, if you know what I mean. It's not an actual coconut scented thing, if you know what I mean. When you smell coconut's got a strong scent to it. It doesn't particularly smell like that. It's sort of like if you bite into it.
It pretty much smells as it says, but you're right. It isn't particularly strong on coconut. You can, I would say, like coconut milk or water or something like that, but it's not actual. It's not hitting the bounty regions, if you see what I mean.
No, not like that at all.
But no, I like it. It is subtle, and to be fair, it does sort of smell like a coconut that's had water on it. I don't know how else to explain it.
It's very pleasant though.
It is a really pleasant smell.
I'd probably give it a 9. I've got to say.
I'm gonna say 8.5 on this one.
Yeah.
Only because it is so subtle. But yeah.
Right, next we've got Beach Escape. Beach Escape. Discover a shady spot under the palms to take in the tranquil ocean view. Notes of sea air complement floral and woody aromas. The perfect way to reflect on your day in paradise. Oh. Doesn't particularly hit beach to me. I can't place anything though. There's a lot of different scents in there.
I don't know, I can sort of see it, but it's more sort of picnicking by the river, to be perfectly honest, as opposed to... You can definitely smell the water. I know it sounds ridiculous, but you can smell the water. It is that fresh. There's a grass undertone there as well, which seems strange if it's... Do you see what I mean? It's like a freshly cut grass.
Well, not quite freshly cut. Freshly cut smells like nothing else. But
No,
yeah, like
it's
it's been,
definitely...
like it's been, yeah, so it's got dew on the grass and walking
yeah,
across
that sort of thing. But that's why I say it's more like a picnic rather than a beach. But...
yeah. Yeah.
Do like it though, and it's
pleasant.
Got quite nice smell to it.
Probably give that about a 7.
I'd go 7.5 on that actually. I like it quite a lot.
Yeah.
If it transfers through, then happy days really.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna have a go at picking out the next.
Yep.
Right. Christmas Morning Punch.
Christmas Morning Punch. A spectacular blend of ruby red pomegranate, strawberry, cranberry notes. A celebratory fragrance the whole family will love.
This is one I'd been trying to get throughout Christmas time.
All right. Yeah.
It does. It's lovely. That is really nice. It's fruity. It's fresh, but it's got like a Christmas sort of tang to it almost. But yeah.
You were talking it. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's got quite. Yeah, so quite fruity.
But I'd say that's a mixture of a fruit rather than just one. It's not.
I wouldn't have said it was Christmas Morning Punch. I would expect Christmas Morning Punch to have more spice to it.
Yeah, but see, that's probably why I like it, because although I don't mind the smell of cinnamon, it just seems that every time you look at
Christmas,
anything
you put
Christmas,
cinnamon in.
you put cinnamon in it.
That's right.
Or nutmeg or something like that. But no, I'd say there's quite a few berries in there.
Yeah. Oh yes.
But that is really nice. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I'm going to give that a good 8.5.
Yeah, I'll go for 7.5 on that. So it was nice, but it's not too sure.
No, like that a lot.
Yeah.
Not just because I picked it out.
Right, what we got now? Got him. Yeah.
Vanilla Cupcake.
Vanilla Cupcake. The rich, creamy aroma of vanilla cupcakes with hints of lemon and lots of buttery icing. Yeah.
Can be funny with vanilla, one way or another. Sometimes it's too sickly. That's like I've cooked a Victoria sponge and taken it out the oven.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really smell any icing, but you can smell it's...
Oh yeah, you can smell. Yeah, so it smells very cakey. Oh, and I've just got a hint of frosting there.
Oh, I didn't get the hint of frosting. It was
So,
like sugary to
sort of
it,
hit me mid back of throat. That's all on that.
It's made me feel hungry. Which is amazing, really, considering I'm not actually that keen on vanilla sponge. No, that's nice. I would give that... I'm going to give that a 7, but only because I'm not strong on the whole vanilla thing.
Yeah.
If you like the smell of a cake like that cooking, and I have done quite a few in my time, you know, it might actually be one of the perfect things to have in a house that you're trying to sell or rent.
Yeah.
Going because.
Yeah.
But no, as I'd give that a 7.
Yeah, I'll probably give it about a 7 as well.
I'd say it is good. It does smell exactly as it should.
I don't particularly like cakes, but it smells like it should.
You like frosting though?
I like frosting, yeah. Yeah. If you're wondering where we're actually grabbing these from, I've got a box full of them here.
It's alright, we've done what? 3, 6, 9, 10. We've done 11 so far.
Yeah.
So
I think there's about 30 odd in here. So, yeah. Right, go on in, grab another one.
Christmas magic.
Yeah.
I'm on a roll here. I've picked out 3 candles, 2 of which now Christmas.
Christmas magic. Classic Christmas scents. Balsam and pine take a sophisticated turn with hints of birch and eucalyptus.
Now that I would say was aftershave actually.
Another one.
Yeah, I definitely would say that is. I say it's got woodiness to it,
yeah.
and but that is a 70s aftershave. I don't care what anyone says. That is something that my dad would wear.
Possibly 80s.
Well,
but yeah,
I mean 80s anyway.
Yeah, sure. So you weren't born in the 70s.
I mean, unless I've sort of got this weird memory from when I was 3.
Before you were 3?
No, before I was 3.
Because you were only born in 77. Yeah.
I do remember sucking a tea bag. I didn't like that.
But yeah, that's quite nice though.
So it is. It's a really nice sort of woody aftershavey.
Yeah, it's kind of musky.
It's not in your face like some of the 80s ones were.
I wouldn't have said it particularly invoked Christmas though.
No, I wouldn't.
No.
I mean,
it might do when it burns again, but yeah, wouldn't have said it particularly invokes Christmas. But...
I don't know. I can sort of smell pine. Or was it fir trees, isn't it?
Well, pines are, yeah.
Yeah. And so that could be the woody bit that I was detecting. But other than that, not really Christmas related. No. But no, I would give that, I think, a 6. I'm conservative with my numbers until I find one that I really love, and then I go a little bit nuts.
Yeah, so I'd probably only give it a 5. I was thinking. It's all right, but it's not great.
It's nice. Not, I think it's got good burn potential.
It's not hitting the scent buds as you get it.
I don't know. I do like it. If one of our hamsters wore aftershave, I could imagine him wearing this. But
with a big medallion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, next we've got homemade herb lemonade. Homemade herb lemonade. Your very own freshly squeezed lemonade, made with a hint of ginger and garnished with herbs picked from right from your garden. Oh, that's nice. I like that. You can almost taste the bubbles on the back of your mouth.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I say it's. I wouldn't say herb, but it's the lemonade. Yeah, you can.
Not quite sherbet lemons. There's the sweetness there, but it is definitely lemonade.
Yeah.
But no, you're right. I can't particularly smell the herb unless that's what makes it smell more lemonade-y as opposed to lemony.
Could be, yeah.
But no, oh, I like that a lot. Oh, I do like that a lot. Now, I'm going to give that a 9.
Yeah.
And it could turn out to be fantastic burning.
It could turn out to be quite weak.
I'm really hoping it burns well because I really like that. But yes, definitely a 9 on that for me.
Yeah, I'll give that a 9 as well.
That's our top runner at the moment.
Yeah.
What you got?
Right. Next, we've got Pink Island Sunset. Pink Island Sunset. Tropical fruits and citrus will have you thinking of gentle trade winds and full pink sunsets stretching the horizon. It's quite a strong vanilla sort of scent. I can't really get a lot more on that. Perhaps I need to clean my nose a bit.
No, you're right. Vanilla is quite pungent in it, actually, but not unpleasantly so. There are other scents in it, but I've got to say that I'd say fruit in it as well, but you're going to be looking at quite light fruit like melon.
Yeah,
not watermelon. Watermelon's quite distinct.
I'll say the most I can get on that is just vanilla. The others may burn out of it and come into it, but
and that's if we're right, to be fair. But that's one of the reasons we both tend to close our eyes when you smell a candle, because it's not a bad way of doing it, because it sort of stops you from your mind associating colour with certain smells and things like that. But no. Okay, I mean, there's a freshness to it. It's not sickly sweet vanilla, so I quite like that. I think I'm going to give it a 6.5, which is a little bit more on the generous side than I would normally perhaps on that, but I do like it. It has got, it's about as vanilla as I'd normally go, put it that way.
Yeah, well, I'll up mine a little bit then. I'll give mine a 4. I was thinking about 3.5, but I'll give it a 4 on that. It's quite nice, but it's nothing special. It's nothing.
No, that is true, I suppose. But I'm going to stick with my.
It's probably the weakest. It's probably the weakest one of all the ones we've smelled so far.
Oh no, I disagree. But no, I'm going to stick with my 6.5 because that was what first came to mind. To be fair.
Yeah.
And you reckoned a 4, didn't you?
A 4, yeah. Yeah. All right. Next, we've got Seaside Woods. Seaside Woods. Surround yourself in cosy intrigue. Driftwood mingles with brilliant citrus and floral notes for the perfect coastal escape. It's quite musky. A little floral as well.
Oh, that's surprising. Oh my goodness, yes, it is musky.
Wouldn't necessarily invoke Seaside Woods. Mind you, I've never actually been to any woods at a seaside.
No, it'd be more like driftwood, I should imagine, things like that. It means.
I've never sniffed driftwood either.
No, I mean, we've got some ornaments that are made out of driftwood, but
I can't say that I've ever snorted them.
no,
to be honest with you.
No, I can't say that was the first thought in my head when we got them, I must admit. Yeah, I mean, it's really woody. It's sort of got a nuttiness to it as well. But overall, it is like a musky sort of wood, really. The seaside bit, I can't smell it.
No.
Like you said, I mean, it hasn't got any of the sort of salt bit on it or anything.
No, so in seaside you would expect a salty sort of undertow to it.
Now, although that isn't unpleasant, it's all right. It's not unpleasant. I wouldn't go so far as to say it was pleasant, but
I'd probably still give it a 4.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'll go 4.5 because, as I said, it's not unpleasant. It's just not doing it for me.
Yeah.
But then everybody's scents are different, and
That's
if
right.
this helps people with an idea.
Everyone's own thoughts about things are objective. There are no bits, but it's only to give you an idea of what two different people think of.
And if nothing else, you can see what sort of variety the different candle people do. Well, essentially Yankee with us. But yeah, I mean, as I said, a 4, and you said
4.
No, yeah, you
4.
said a 4. I said 4.5, didn't I?
Yeah. All right.
My turn now. Camellia Blossom. Sorry.
Camellia Blossom, soft and peaceful. Your favourite spot in the garden, enveloped in the luminous fragrance of camellia.
Oh, I like that. It's not too flowery. Well, it's flowery, but it's not what I'd call like a really strong flowery. But it's got a good scent to it. It's got a good wallop to it.
Yeah.
There's jasmine in that for sure.
Yeah.
I know my jasmine.
You know your jasmine. It's quite pleasant and quite.
It's toned down.
It's quite light.
It's toned down jasmine,
light,
but this.
It's quite bright smelling. If you know what I mean.
It envisions white flowers. I don't know why, but they always tend to be less.
Envisions white flowers. Sun coming through a kitchen window in a cottage. Bright sunny day.
I'd go one step further and say a nice
Not that I actually know that because we live in a flat, so we don't have a cottage garden.
No, a nice door that's opened out onto the patio in the garden. Cottage, I'd agree with, definitely. But there's almost a sense of wildflowers about it. I love wildflowers. But
it's citrusy sort of bit then. A lemony orangey sort of.
Possibly. But yeah, there is. It's very subtle. But again, I think it sort of tones down the floweriness. As I said, it's good scent. And by rights, I'm sort of on the side of I think this is going to burn quite well. You can never really tell, but I've got a lot of hope for that. And it is. There's a freshness to it. It's almost like fresh lettuce as well. You could look at me funny. In other words, it reminds me of my old Yugoslavian.
Your old Yugoslavian?
Oh, what's the word?
Exchange student?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. When I was living at home. Well, I live at home now, but it's mine. When I was living at Mum and Dad's, we had a lovely girl, and she always smelt like fresh lettuce. which is a gorgeous smell. But I'm beginning to wonder whether it was something like this actually, perfume wise. But no, it's lovely.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Probably give that 8.
I'm gonna go 8.5. I really love it.
Yeah.
I really love that. I do. Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Go on in.
Yay.
You got
Moonlit Blossom. No, Moonlit Blossom. Yeah, Moonlit Blossom. It's a shame. I quite like the sound of a moon nut, so if you're listening, Yankee, go for it.
Moonlit Blossoms. A moonlit stroll with rich floral and berry notes take an enchanting turn with mysterious warm amber.
Oh. That brings to mind a picnic in the summer when the moon's out full and surrounded by wildflowers, and you're sitting on a tartan rug. I like that. It's got a good scent to it. It's not overpowering, but it's not whimsy.
doesn't look like moon nut, doesn't it?
It does look like
Yeah,
moon nut.
the head and the eye are very close together. Yeah.
It's a challenge for Yankee Candles, that.
Oh, that is quite nice, yeah. It's got a berry.
Yeah, it has. It's like
Blackberry.
That's probably why I'm thinking more forest.
It's quite a musky scent, but yeah, it's
But if it's a moonlit, you can guarantee jasmine's going to be in it. I can't particularly smell it, but I wouldn't mind betting that is in it.
well, the musky bit's possibly going to be amber, isn't it?
If you quite possibly.
But yeah.
I mean, if you don't know, jasmine's night flowering, and anybody that watched the vampire series Angel would know that. But it's a night blooming flower. It smells absolutely incredible, and something I want to have all over my garden.
Yeah, that's nice.
That is lovely, isn't it? I'm going to give that a good strong 8.5 actually.
Yeah, so I'd probably give it a 9. Yeah, on that.
No, it's not pushing me up to a 9 because it depends on how it burns. But no, I like that. I do like that, but I'm only going to go with 8.5 on that.
Yep. Right. Got him.
Oh, it's a different colour one than usual. Right, it's sort of like an orangey pink, or at least that could be what it looks like, but it's called The Last Paradise.
Right. Got him.
Oh, it's a different colour one than usual. Right, it's sort of like an orangey pink, or at least that could be what it looks like, but it's called The Last Paradise.
The Last Paradise. You found paradise at last. Rare and exotic notes of rainforest fruits and flowers lure you to a fragrance experience like no other.
It's quite subtle. Yeah, I'd go with Jungle actually. It's the sort of, if you're watching like an Indiana Jones film when they're cutting through the jungle and that, this would be quite a good one to burn. So what you think? But it's not particularly strong, or not quite strong enough. But it's
got fruity, flowery, got a tropical fruit sort of.
That's what I'm thinking of the jungle.
Not papaya sort of. No, not papaya. suppose papaya, sort of. I suppose it's yeah. Yeah, so it's a bit of a floral, fruity sort of mix going on.
There's a bit of an apple undertone there.
Hmm.
But you almost don't detect it, because to be perfectly honest, it does. It's like it's rained in the jungle and you've got Indiana Jones going through it to me. I don't dislike it. I quite like it, but it isn't the strongest in the world. I'm going to give it a 6. In my opinion, it's worth more than half, but only just. So maybe actually a 5.5, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 6.5. We're done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, go for it. If you laugh on for here.
It's a whitish one.
Pinky
White with, yeah, it's
Yeah.
got tones of pinkiness. Right, coconut rice cream. Not ice cream, rice cream.
rice cream. I have no idea what coconut rice cream would smell like. I've got to be honest, I've got absolutely no idea what coconut rice cream would smell like.
Rice pudding with coconut shavings in it or something? I don't know.
Coconut rice cream. A sweet, creamy treat with notes of aromatic rice and fragrant coconut. Freshly scooped an island oceanside market.
It is nice. You can smell the rice.
Yeah.
It's very subtle, but it does smell quite floral. And coconut, I really can't smell that. No. I think a coconut was possibly waved over it.
Coconut was waved over it. Oh. Yeah, so it's a. I see what you mean about the ricey, the creamy bit, but yeah. Can't get any sort of coconut out of that at all. Yeah.
I'm not sure how that'll burn. It could burn really nicely and be lovely, or because it isn't a particularly light scent, but it's not a very strong one either.
No. Probably give it 5.5.
I think I'm going to go for 5 actually, because I preferred the one before.
Yeah, fair enough. Hello, Editing Darren here. Just come in and say I have to stop it there for a bit. It was rather longer than we thought it was going to be. Ended up being 4 parts. So this is the end of the first part. And if you like what you're seeing, please subscribe. Hit the little bell icon on, so you get notified when we get new videos coming out. We release videos 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. These ones will be coming out once a week now. So until next time, have a good one.